Welcome to Hockey Whiz Talks podcast. In this podcast, I'll be doing an update on the standings and scoring leaders. In this podcast, I'll do a quick update on the NHL standings and the league's leading scorers. In first place in the Atlantic Division are the Toronto Maple Leafs with 89 points in 72 games. They have 236 goals for versus 216 goals against. Toronto has a 22-13-1 record at home versus a 20-12-3 record on the road. The Maple Leafs are 5-4-1 in the last 10 games. In second place in the Atlantic Division are the Florida Panthers with 89 points in 71 games. They have 229 goals for versus 193 goals against. Florida has a 23-10-2 record at home versus a 20-15-1 record on the road. The Panthers have a 6-4 record in the last 10 games. In third place in the Atlantic Division are the Tampa Bay Lightning with 89 points in 72 games. They have 259 goals for versus 192 goals against. Tampa has a 26-8-2 record at home versus a 16-17-3 record on the road. In the last 10 games, they are 5-4-1. In first place in the Metropolitan Division are the Washington Capitals with 103 points in 71 games. They have 261 goals for versus 203 goals against. Washington has a 24-7-6 record at home versus a 23-9-3 record on the road. The Caps are 7-2-1 in the last 10 games. In second place in the Metropolitan Division are the Carolina Hurricanes with 90 points in 71. They have 228 goals for versus 191 goals against. Carolina has a 27-8-1 record at home versus a 16-16-3 record on the road. The Hurricanes are 8-2 in the last 10 games. In third place in the Metropolitan Division are the New Jersey Devils with 83 points in 73 games. They have 219 goals for versus 193 goals against. New Jersey is 17-13-5 at home versus 21-15-2 on the road. In the last 10 games, the Devils are 5-4-1. The Ottawa Senators hold the first wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference with 81 points in 71 games. They have 208 goals for versus 206 goals against. Ottawa has a 20-10-2 record at home versus an 18-18-3 record on the road. In the last 10 games, they have a 7-3-0 record. The Montreal Canadiens hold the second wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference with 75 points in 70 games. Montreal has 215 goals for versus 240 goals against. They have an 18-12-5 record at home versus a 15-17-4 record on the road. The Habs are 3-3-4 in the last 10 games. In ninth place in the Eastern Conference are the New York Islanders with a 32-29-10 record for 74 points. They are 4-3-3 in the last 10 games. In 10th place in the Eastern Conference are the New York Rangers with a 34-32-6 record for 74 points. They have a 3-6-1 record in the last 10 games. In 11th place in the Eastern Conference are the Columbus Blue Jackets with a 32-29-9 record for 73 points. They are 2-7-1 in the last 10 games. In 12th place in the Eastern Conference are the Detroit Red Wings with a 33-33-6 record for 72 points. They are 3-7-0 in the last 10 games. In 13th place are the Boston Bruins with a 30-33-9 record for 69 points. The Bees are 2-7-1 in the last 10 games. In 14th place in the Eastern Conference are the Pittsburgh Penguins with a 29-33-11 record for 69 points. The Penguins are 5-4-1 in the last 10 games. Second to last in the Eastern Conference are the Philadelphia Flyers with a 29-36-9 record for 67 points. They have a 2-7-1 record in the last 10 games. Last in the Eastern Conference are the Buffalo Sabres with a 30-35-6 record for 66 points. They have a 6-4 record in the last 10 games. And now a word from our sponsor. Check out my scouting blog at hockeywiz777scouting.com. Listen to my scouting blog podcast on podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/hockeywiz777scouting. In first place in the Central Division are the Winnipeg Jets with 102 points in 72 games. They have 249 goals for versus 172 goals against. Winnipeg has a 26-6-4 record at home versus a 22-13-0 record on the road. The Jets are 7-3 in the last 10 games. In second place in the Central Division are the Dallas Stars with 98 points in 72 games. They have 246 goals for versus 187 goals against. Dallas has a 27-7-2 record at home versus a 20-14-2 record on the road. The Stars are 6-2-2 in the last 10 games. In third place in the Central Division are the Colorado Avalanche with 91 points in 72 games. They have 244 goals for versus 206 goals against. Dallas has a 25-10-2 record at home versus a 20-15-1 record on the road. The Avalanche have an 8-1-1 record in the last 10 games. In first place in the Pacific Division are the Vegas Golden Knights with 94 points in 71 games. They have 242 goals for versus 191 goals against. Vegas has a 27-7-3 record at home versus a 16-13-5 record on the road. The Golden Knights have a 6-2-2 record in the last 10 games. In second place in the Pacific Division are the LA Kings with 89 points in 70 games. They have 206 goals for versus 182 goals against. LA has a 26-3-4 record at home versus a 14-19-5 record on the road. The Kings have an 8-2 record in the last 10 games. In third place in the Pacific Division are the Edmonton Oilers with 87 points in 70 games. They have 233 goals for versus 213 goals against. LA has a 22-13-3 record at home versus a 19-14-2 record on the road. The Kings have a 5-4-1 record in the last 10 games. The Minnesota Wild hold the first wildcard spot in the Western Conference with 87 points in 73 games. They have 200 goals for versus 206 goals against. Minnesota has a 19-16-2 record at home versus a 22-11-3 record on the road. The Wild are 5-4-1 in the last 10 games. The St. Louis Blues hold the second wildcard spot in the Western Conference with 85 points in 74 games. They have 227 goals for versus 211 goals against. St. Louis is 20-14-3 at home versus 19-14-4 on the road. The Blues are 8-1-1 in the last 10 games. In ninth place in the Western Conference are the Vancouver Canucks with 34 points with a 34-26-12 record for 80 points. They have a 5-4-1 record in the last 10 games. In 10th place are the Calgary Flames with a 34-25-11 record for 79 points. They have a 5-3-2 record in the last 10 games. In 11th place are the Utah Hockey Club with a 32-29-11 record for 75 points. They have a 4-4-2 record in the last 10 games. In 12th place in the Western Conference are the Anaheim Ducks with a 31-32-8 record for 70 points. They have a 4-5-1 record in the last 10 games. In 13th place in the Western Conference are the Seattle Kraken with a 31-36-6 record for 68 points. They have a 5-3-2 record in the last 10 games. In 14th place in the Western Conference are the Nashville Predators with a 27-37-8 record for 62 points. They have a 4-5-1 record in the last 10 games. Second to last in the Western Conference are the Chicago Blackhawks with a 21-42-9 record for 51 points. They are 2-7-1 in the last 10 games. Last in the Western Conference are the San Jose Sharks with a 20-42-9 record for 49 points. They are 5-5 in the last 10 games. Check out my hockey blog at hockeywiztalkshockey.blogspot.com. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at hockeywiz777. The leading point scorer in the NHL is Nathan MacKinnon with 107 points, followed by Nikita Kucherov with 101 and Leon Draisaitl with 101. Jack Eichel and Connor McDavid both have 90. Kyle Connor and Mitch Marner are tied with 86. The leading goal scorer in the NHL is Leon Draisaitl, who has 49 goals, followed by William Nylander, who has 40. Kyle Connor has 39. Alex Ovechkin has 36, while four others are tied with 35. The four are Mark Scheifele, Sam Reinhart, Braden Point, and Tage Thompson. The assist leader in the NHL is Nathan MacKinnon with 78, followed by Nikita Kucherov with 70. Connor McDavid, Jack Eichel, Mitch Marner, and Jesper Bratt are tied with 64 apiece. Cale Makar has 55, while Sidney Crosby has 54. The points per game leader in the NHL is Nikita Kucherov, who has a 1.51 points per game average. Nathan MacKinnon and Leon Draisaitl both have a 1.49 points per game average. Connor McDavid has a 1.43 points per game average. Kirill Kaprizov has a 1.41 points per game average, and Jack Eichel has a 1.29 points per game average. The leader in power play points is Nikita Kucherov, who has 39, followed by Nathan MacKinnon, who has 35. Jack Eichel and Marty Necas are tied with 34. Jesper Bratt, Cale Makar, and Lucas Raymond all have 33, and Clayton Keller has 32. The plus-minus leader is Alexei Protas with a plus 43. Ryan McDonough has a plus 37. Brady McNabb is a plus 36. Pierre-Luc Dubois is a plus 34, and Issa Lindell is a plus 33. The wins leader in the NHL is Connor Hellebuyck with 41, followed by Andrei Vasilevsky with 34. Jake Ottinger has 33, Logan Thompson has 31, and Sergei Bobrovsky has 30. The leader in GAA is Connor Hellebuyck with a 2.06 GAA, followed by Darcy Kemper with a 2.10. Andrei Vasilevsky has a 2.22. Logan Thompson has a 2.32, while Anthony Stolarz has a 2.40. The leader in save percentage in the NHL is Connor Hellebuyck with a .924. Andrei Vasilevsky has a .920. Darcy Kemper has a .919. Philip Gustafsson has a .918. Logan Thompson and Anthony Stolarz both have a .917 save percentage. Connor Hellebuyck leads the league in shutouts with 6. 4 goalies have 5 shutouts. Those are Andrei Vasilevsky, Philip Gustafsson, Igor Shesterkin, and Sergei Bobrovsky. Listen to Hockey West Talks podcast on Podbean and Spotify. Check out my travel channel at youtube.com/HockeyWestTravels. As the season winds down, the contenders and pretenders are starting to look obvious, and it is the superstars that shine the brightest down the stretch. Either have a bona fide superstar, or they have multiple 20-plus goal scorers in their lineup. In my next podcast, I'll be taking a look at the NHL playoff picture.